These things remind me of univen. You know when we strike or when they strike. Okay, I once did strike once or twice, and I saw a guy talking to himself. His hands were inside his pants. I'm dying out here. Warning, don't ever play with a pepper spray. That thing is deadly. I'm sneezing non-stop. Ugh, my nose are blocked. I feel terrible. My chest is blocked. Yo, it's bad. It's bad. I'll tell you a story, but the whole house is still smelling like a pepper spray. I'm very sensitive to smell. Let's wait. I'll film later. When I'm ready, I'll tell you a story. Something interesting happened today. So I was thinking of starting with Sunday sit downs and thinking that why not start the Sunday? It has an interesting story. I'm so sorry. It's blocked. Everything is blocked. Do not ever play with a pepper spray. I think you might have seen it if you watched my previous vlog that I bought pepper spray. Hey, I didn't know they were dangerous, but not that dangerous. I didn't spray it on me. I wanted to test if they were working, and then I realized, oh, this is how you do it and what, and then I sprayed on my wall. Right now, I'm not in my room because that place smells. I'm sorry. I can't go there. Even the reception area, it is not okay. Even here, I don't know, maybe it's still stuck somewhere here. I just smelled it. I did not feel it. Yo, that thing. My room is a no-go area at this moment. I think I'm just gonna open every window that I possibly can because I'm dying out here. Don't ever play with a pepper spray. Don't. It's a weapon. Do not weaponize it towards yourself. Hi, welcome back to the channel. This is with Chisikawa. Today is Sunday after church. I just came back from church. Actually, I took a bit of rest, not necessarily a rest, because what you saw back there was a clip of me talking about pepper spray. That was I will never ever in my life repeat that. If I do, I'll do it outside, but I actually got the best experience right now. I'm never doing that. That thing is deadly. My nose are still blocked, but it's fine. I feel like I got a little bit of flu. I'm not sure anymore. I'm never gonna play with that thing. I actually placed it in the inside the box because I don't want to see that thing unless if it's necessary, and I might have to carry that when I got. So here's the story. Yesterday I took a vlog, a Saturday vlog. I went to, what do you call that place? Pangami, Tawani, and Busurudzo. Basically around there, and though going around window shopping and getting a few things for crafts. And what else did I get? Crafts, fruits. I only found one particular fruit that I prefer. Oranges, I don't really like eating them. I can drink the juice with tea, but not necessarily itself. If I do, just now I'm just bored. So sorry about that. I have sinuses, and the pepper spray is just making my nose a little bit watery, so you hear me sniffing a bit. Yesterday, besides the fruit, I bought 2 pepper sprays. I found them on sale, like 20 bucks each. I know those things were like higher because they're quite expensive. I bought them, 2 of them, one for my home, one for my next home, like my next house. You get. So I'm planning on running. I'll document that on my Instagram, probably even on YouTube, probably. I'm planning on running, and I know that it's not safe out there. Like, honestly, it's not safe. I cannot run in the middle of the day because it's hot. So the only time that I would be able to actually run or even walk outside, I prefer walking. It's when English, you fled from me. It's actually in the morning and in the evening, towards the evening. Let's say if I go around 5, 5:30. The place where I'm planning on actually running when I move out, you know, it's not far from my house, so it might actually just take me 30 minutes to and fro, because I don't necessarily want to run distances or walk like longer distances, because I'll still be working at home in the farm and whatnot. So the pepper spray, I wanted to try it, and I actually bought it and just placed it there. Normally I would have tried it when it was necessary, but it wasn't. The backstory is that I came back from church. There's this other street up there, and I was about to appear into another street, and I saw a guy talking to himself. His hands were inside his pants, and I was like, that's awkward. I mean, okay, fine. I was like, that he looks like a pervert. I'm not sure. I'm not trying to judge him or anything like that. I was like, let me not do this. Let's not do that right now. Okay. Okay, we get it. People scratch themselves. I mean, we get it. We've seen it. But that was not scratching himself. That was, yeah, you know. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna think too much about it. I'm just gonna look somewhere else and walk past. Okay, he let go of his hand and he placed it. Okay, I was actually coming closer to him, and he placed it outside, not it, I mean his hands. He placed his hands outside his pants, and he kind of like how can I say, kind of like grabbing up, if you get. So I was like, this not right. Okay, fine. Pella, I can't focus straight because that's the only person that's in front of me. Obviously, I'm gonna see everything, but I'm not taking everything into consideration until he smiled at me holding himself. I'm like, boy, I was holding an umbrella, and I was like, the only thing that can actually defend me right now is this umbrella. I was like, I love this umbrella so much, but I'm gonna have to rip it apart so that I can attack this guy with this thing. I was on the verge of just closing it. I was like, if it happens, you're gonna get okay, I'm not saying I'm the strongest person, but I just thought that was my only defense. I mean, the guy looked a little bit, I don't know, but he was smiling. It was awkward. His lips were like super dry, like they were like white, like super dry, like dry, and he was smiling, holding himself. I was like, yo, hey, my guy, you do something. You're gonna regret it, my guy. But I was also scared. I mean, I'm a woman. Sometimes you may think, hey, a man has strength. Whether you lift weights or not, you still be something very small when you're compared to a man regarding strength. Yo, those people are strong. So yeah, I got freaked out, and then I passed, and then the guy who actually stepped in the middle of the road. I was here. He was here. I was here. He was coming like this side, and then I walked past him, and then he stopped, and then he moved as if he was coming closer, and he stopped, and then a car came, so he was forced to go that way. That means we are in the same lane, kinda. And then I walked. Looking back, I was checking where are his legs going, and then he was walking towards that side. But he was walking backwards, like without facing where he was going, but facing where he's actually not going. So he was walking backwards, and then I moved a little bit further, and then I checked. He was still standing there until Lichipinera. I don't know what that actually means in English. Let me think about it. Disappear, until I disappeared to another street. So I kept checking back. That's how frightened I was. I was like, that is so weird. Like, that is so wrong, to say the least. That is so wrong. I passed. The moment I was just checking back, I knew that that guy was super creepy. That was so creepy, and I was like, next time I'm going with my pepper spray. Fine. I reached where I reached. I met a friend, a neighbor, uh, along the road, and we spoke a bit, and then I just remembered that clicked. It's more like when something super super terrible happens, you don't realize how dangerous that situation was, because that was dangerous. You don't necessarily realize how dangerous the situation is when you're in that moment. At least that's my case. I don't realize how dangerous a situation might be until later when I realize, oh, okay, that was bad. Okay, fine. I told her, Uri, where are you going? Which side are you using? I'm like, she's like, the other side. I'm like, yo, bruh, don't go that side. There's a guy who has his hands on the pens. Like, I was shouting because I moved a little bit. Okay, I was walking away from her. She was standing with another person. So I just remembered when I was already far away from her. So I was just shouting, Uri, hey, there's a what. And then this other woman heard me, and she was like, she asked me, and I told her. And then I arrived at home, just a few steps, and then I told my mom, and then she was like, lock the doors and whatnot. Fine, I locked the doors. What else? I sat down in my room. I heard chairs outside, those plastic chairs outside, they were being moved like aggressively. So I panicked. I was like, I don't know whether it's that guy or somebody else, but I'm not going for this. I'm scared. Okay, what one thing about me, even when I'm scared, I go for a weapon. I do things afraid. Anything, even when it comes to things that I enjoy, even if I'm scared, I'll do them afraid. I mean, I'll always be afraid of something. So, fine. I went to actually took the pepper spray inside. I took it. I was like, I don't have a scissor here to actually open it. I went to the kitchen. I wanted the sharpest knife, but I couldn't find it. So I took a blunt one, which is still here. Here. It's blunt. My mom bought it, but it just doesn't do the work. It's very blunt. It can't do the work at all. I mean, as for cooking, prepping, or cutting stuff, it can't. I don't know what's wrong with it, but yeah, I just took it. I'm like, it's still gonna work. It's got a kind of like a hook, so it's fine. I took it. I opened the pepper spray package, and yeah, I was like, get ready. Fine. I came back to my room. I opened it. I don't even want to touch that thing right now. I don't. I think those fumes are still coming out a little bit. Yo, that thing is dangerous. That thing is dangerous. I actually cut the package open, and then okay, that was back. Okay, fine. I got back here, and then I tried it. I was like, and then it fell on my finger. I was like, okay, I don't think it's working. And then fine, I tried it again. I'm like, okay, I know that it's dangerous. When it fell on my finger, I was like, I'm not having this. So I wiped it out. I was like, okay, let me try on a wall or an open space. Fine. Sorry, baby girl just fired up on the wall. I was like, like the pressure. I was like, this thing is dangerous, because on the package, one thing I remember that I read on it, it said that you can spray from 2 to 3 meters away. I'm like, this thing is dangerous. Fine. Yo, little did I know that was a big mistake. I'm never repeating that. I am never, ever doing that ever in my life. Fine, I came back here. I was like, okay, something got inside my nose, in my airways. I was like, I ran outside the room coughing. I thought I was gonna vomit the way I was coughing. Like, I'm sorry. It was bad. I coughed so much. Like, it was bad. Like, bad. I don't know how to explain it. Obviously, I can't film something that realistic. Yo, I felt like I was like, yo. It was terrible. I'm laughing now because I can see myself in my mind. So, I was like, what is that? And I came back because I was not sure what was going on. I came back. Oh, is that pepper spray? This thing is dangerous. In my mind, I was like, okay, if my parents come back, they will think I have a weapon inside the house. Or you shouldn't even have those things. I was like, okay, better to have something planned in order to get those fumes away. That fume, please keep those things away from kids. You must have it in case if you're planning on walking in the evening, running in the evening, or when you're late from work or whatever that you'll be doing. Just have that thing. Obviously when you do it, close your mouth. Close your mouth so that you don't regret it just as much as I did. Fine. What else did I do? Okay, I sat down in the reception room. I was just trying to think, what's going on? What do I do? Like, how do I do this? I was coughing. I've never coughed that bad. I never sneezed that bad. Like, cough, sneeze. Cough, sneeze, cough, sneeze, cough, sneeze. It was terrible. I was like, okay, fine. I took a towel, like a wet towel, just to cover up. After a time, I think I took about 50 minutes to actually become Yana. But when I tried to breathe on my own, I could feel that those things are coming in my nose or something. These things remind me of univen. You know when we strike or when they strike. Okay, I once did strike. Once or twice, I don't know, but not actively. That thing just peeping, what's going on. One time I ran there and just sneaking through, seeing that they're throwing those what do you call it, those things that smell terrible. Those things kill. What do you call them? Let's call them fuses. Bomb fuses, let's call them that. Oh, just fuses, I don't know. Bruh, it smelled way worse than that. I think that one actually attacks your eyes. That one that they use when they're trying to dismantle anything that's there, which is the human force, univen people. Univen students, I mean. Those students. I was one of them, but okay. So after like 50 minutes or so, I just took the fan. I'm not a fan of a fan. Like a fan, I don't like it because I don't do like direct air. I'm very sensitive when it comes to like air, cold and stuff like that. So I took it. Yes, it was blowing. I was standing there so that I can have a little bit of fresh air, but I was sneezing still because I don't like the air. It's too concentrated for me. Yeah, that's that. What else happened? What did I do? Fine, everything. Right now I'm good. I couldn't get in my room at all. I just grabbed that towel that I had, the wet towel. I just closed my airways, and then I just grabbed my oats flakes, my meal. I just grabbed my meal that I had before and just quickly went out and eat. Yeah, that's the story. Please do not play with that thing and keep it away from your children. They might not survive when it comes to that thingy. Like, honestly, I feel like I was dying. I'm never doing that again. I regret. Sola. Okay, so I wrote something down. I think it might help someone. This is the sermon for today at my church. It was beautiful. It was really, really beautiful. So they opened, don't worry, I'm looking at my book, my Bible study book, I can say. They opened Psalm 37:1, Psalm 11:1, Matthew 24:12, Job 1:8-10, John 4:5, Numbers 23:22-24. The topic, I can say, it's called Peace is Not the Absence of Trouble. I think I'll just put that as a title. Yeah, because most things are going towards that direction. So okay,
he preached in Chivenda, so I'm trying to think, should I just say it in Chivenda or what? I don't know. Usongola ta lutendo uchitangana na kakati obubi usongola mbilu uchibona vavi vachinga maluva or mahatsi zvavo kana vone vane avai kule kana azviyi kule ni songo tama vuvhi kana na takadza vuvhi kana na sapota vuvhi ni tea u ita zwine Yehova vatama zwone zwine vha zwi takalela. I'm grateful that you came this far to watch this. Please do not forget to like, subscribe and share this video with somebody. Let's build a family. I'm at 100 subscribers at the time of this recording, and I do wish that I can grow further than this and just build a community. I'd like to have an impact in people's lives, bring value to them, not just doing content that's just gingy, just gingy. I don't know what the word for that is. Okay. Alright, so see you on the next one. I'm excited for more. Bye.